Hey everybody, how's it going? Today we're going to take a look at the newest collab of Monster Strike. It is the Rumic World collab, and Rumic World is basically a collection of all of, this author's works. We've got Maison Ikkoku, Inuyasha, Urusei Yatsura, Ranma 2/1, and Kyokai no RINNE. These five animes are going to be taking part in this collab. Now, the important thing here is, well, first, let's take a look at this. It is going to be available for about 2 weeks, all the way up until March 14th, 11:59 a.m. Japan time. So if you want to play along, make sure you take the fullest of the collab. But the important thing here is that this is a no gacha collab. So you can play this without having to spend a single orb. You are just max lucking a bunch of these monsters. Now, I think a few people were asking for like a midway, report to see, which monsters are worth max lucking. I think I'll try to do that this collab. Like I said, I'm basically going to be taking the advice from when Naoshiro does that kind of video, get their opinions, see what GameWith says as well. Obviously, same company, but to get a better idea of whether or not these monsters are going to be viable for the future, which to be honest, these kind of free collabs do not tend to be very OP, right? Because you're farming them, so anybody technically has the ability to get these to max luck. So these monsters don't tend to be very crazy strong, but we'll see. Anyways, let's take a look at the 3 collectible monsters from quests. First, we got Lum here from Urusei Yatsura. She is a 5-star or less restricted quest, and it is in the schedule. So if you want to max luck her, you're going to have to wait until the event is live in the schedule and is available for those slots. Make sure to bring max luck, and hopefully you can finish her off. Of course, max luck in this case is 90. You'll get that 10 bonus when actually running her quest. Then you have Inuyasha, which is the 24/7 direct drop quest, so you can always see him available in the quest here. You can just click that and see that he is going to be there in the the event page and just there. So if you want to collect him, make sure you play it every day, because as is the case with all 24/7 direct drop quests, every time you clear it the first time each day, you'll get 7 additional drops. If you play with co-op, you'll get more chances of the boss dropping more, for a maximum possible of 10 per run. So technically you only have to run him for 10 days and you will max luck him. 10 days, once per day. That's it. You might have to do one more if luck isn't on your side, but pretty straightforward. And hopefully, even as a newbie out there, you'll find somebody who is willing to carry you along, because it's not that difficult. It's not super straightforward, but it isn't that difficult. So there you go, Inuyasha as the direct drop quest. And then the last quest monster is Ranma Saotome, from, of course, Ranma 2/1, which surprisingly, she is a lethal Geki Kyukyoku difficulty quest. And so it's just going to be a tick harder to complete, probably. Haven't run it yet, of course, obviously. But as you can see, Ranma has 2 forms, quite appropriate, right? Male form and female form are available, and it's just an ascension. I don't believe I saw anything saying you needed to, well, obviously you need to clear it to get the drop, but it's not an unlockable thing, as far as I can tell. So as long as you can get the drop, you can do it. But this might also make you want to build 2 max lucks of Ranma, one of the Evo and one of the Ascended form. Again, we'll see which one is worth it or not, but yeah, these are the big 3 that you can collect from the quests, and hopefully you can max luck. Now, there is also a bingo board, and you can see it on the main page that icon is clicking. So if you want to go there, click that icon to see more. But before that, we've got these 4 characters from various animes also joining. And I forgot to put the name on here, which is my bad. But let's see, I think on the top left, we've got Otonashi Kyoko. And on the top right, we've got Shampoo. Bottom left we got Sesshomaru, and the bottom right we've got Rinne Rokudo. And all of these monsters will be achievable through the bingo board here. And so let's take a look at that bingo board and get some nice music. But you can see that there are 4 or 5 free spaces on the corners and the middle, so there's only 20 missions you need to clear. And if you clear those missions, not only will you be getting those monsters as drops, but you'll also be getting some nice prizes with good job stickers. Everybody loves those. And so those will also be available when you get bingos. So like I said, when you click that icon, you'll be presented with this screen. And as always, I have translated them for y'all. And you can see them right here. And of course, if this is a little bit too small, don't worry. I do have it up on the ENG Mods Twitter account. Or, you can just maximize the screen and you should be able to hopefully see them. Let me know if it's too small though. I'll try to make this better going forward. But the missions are pretty straightforward. You can also check them in-game as well if you are curious. So, the first 3 are just logins. Just log in after the 3rd, 4th, and 5th of March in Japan time. You'll get those rewards. Then the next ones are just related to quests. So 4 through 6, just complete those quests that I were talking about earlier. One time. 7 and 8 are S ranking, the Inuyasha and Lum's quest. 9 is to no continue clear Ranma's quest, so you can actually continue clear the rest. It's not that hard, so you can handle it. 10 through 14 is just clearing the specified quests X many times. And if you're curious, like, you click that I, it will actually show you which quest you need to run, so it's very nice about that. 15 and 16 are just saying, hey, evolve and max level Inuyasha and Lum. Just level, not max luck. Just max level them. So feed all those turtles. 17 is just a total count. Clear any 10 collab quests. Or, yeah, clear any of the collab quests a total of 10 times. 18 and 19, just max level the reward monsters you get out of this bingo board. And 20 is to go to any extreme quest using a collab mon in your team. That's it. Very simple. And so when you complete that, congrats, you're done. And then you'll see on the right there's another board to complete. However, this is very important. You will not be able to get any progress on the second board until you completely finish the first one. And why I say that is because some of these clearly overlap. Oops. Like, clearing it 5 times already, clearing it 3 times. You're not going to be making any progress on that until you finish everything. So you'll have to start from 0 and then clear those, 5 Inuyasha quests for, panel 5, for example. So everything is there, again, it's just very simply clear it with a collabmon, clear it with a 5-star or less monster, clear it X amount of times. 8 through 10 are just some, restrictions. Inuyasha, no null damage wall abilities. Lum, no fire types. Ranma, you have to use 3 collab monsters. So not too bad. And again, these are all drop monsters, so you can get all of them easily. So, 10 should not be difficult to make a team for. It may be slightly difficult to complete, but it won't be difficult to create. Alright? 11 through 17 is just find any quest, use that monster in your team, and S rank them. If you can handle it, put 3 in 1, put 4 in 1 if you want. And just see if you can clear S rank it. Again, S ranking does require some semblance of damage, so keep that in mind. 18 is just take any extreme quest with at least 3 collab mons in your team and do that 3 times. 19, max luck any of Inuyasha, Lum, or Ranma. And 20 is to go any impossible quest or higher using at least one of the collab monsters. And of course the library, it's filled with easy quests now once you stack it with OP monsters, so shouldn't be a problem. Anyways, again, these translations are available on Twitter ENGMons, so if you haven't already, go check it out there and grab the details there. Last but not least, of course, the daily logins. You get 1 orb each day for 11 days. Day 7, you get a shampoo drop. Day 8, you get a Sesshomaru drop, just to wrap it up. And also, this seems to be the trend lately. The voice character sounds, you know, the strike shots, they will be available forever. They don't have a expiration date, so good signs for Monster Strike that this seems to be the norm nowadays, so it will never go away, which is good to see. And that's it. This is a pretty straightforward collab. Again, if you didn't realize, the event gacha is available, featuring the Parthenon series. If you want to know more details about that, go to my latest Monster Strike news rundown. I go into details of those new monsters and, you know, their stats. So you want to find out. But in exchange, these monsters do not have any event quests to go to them. So you've got like half of one, half of an event, half of a collab. Bah! Put that together, you get our current collab. So that's it. No need to worry about orbs. That's why I spent some on Legends, even though that didn't go so well. But hopefully this, you know, is a collab that's filled with animes that you like, and hopefully it's something that you want to complete. It shouldn't be too difficult. All you're doing is max lucking. If that's not your thing, then you can actually take it easy and don't worry about it for 2 weeks. This is actually going to be a pretty chill week for you then. Now, otherwise, you know, I do feel like collabs tend to have give some motivation to do things. So I will try my best to max luck everything. Whether I want to do 2 for Ranma and Ranma female, Ranma male and female, maybe. I think so. It seems reasonable. But I also am having a lot of fun with my other Hinata Zaka games. The Hinata Zaka no Tosho Shitsu just came out. It's a nice little tower defense game, which I tend to be spending a lot of time on lately on my downtime. So lots of fun. Alright. That's it for me today. Let me know if you have any questions with the collab. If you do, comments are there for you below. Otherwise, like, subscribe, as I said many times, follow the Twitter account for those missions. Right, these guys, you'll be able to see them in full, and the Discord channel is available if you want. So that's it. Thank you for watching, and until next time, bye bye.